I'm gonna use my mic now. Helloing everybody. Like I said, yeah, I'm in a relaxed, tired mood. Kind of stark contrast to the very energetic, maybe even I wouldn't say combative. Hello wings. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm the eye knob. What is an eye knob? My neck is sore. I think it's from the stretches yesterday. Actually, my shoulder's feeling a lot better. I'm gonna continue doing those stretches. But and man, my dead cat or no, my dead, what is it called? It's the I can't remember, pop filter. I could probably do with buying a new pop filter. Unobservant one. Interesting. Yo, cat. Great to see you again. Said before I finished typing. Okay, gotcha. I thought it was like a. Also, I'm using my pin to like scratch my back right now, and this is a wonderful feeling. This is like, how, why have I not been doing this whole time? Oh my god. I feel like I used to have a back scratcher somewhere. Where is it? I need to, is it on my desk or my dresser? It's it's shaped like a bird claw. Got a 3D printer and just started printing things and painting them. Awesome. What are you painting? What 3D printer? What's all the stuff? I used to 3D print. I used to love that stuff. Hello, everybody. We're gonna do an exclamation point warm up. Marker warm up. And we're also gonna set the timer. There we go. I accidentally set it to the hour. It's been a little bit buggy. I don't know why. Anyways, let's do some more cylinders as warm up. Any more Thompsons? Thompsons? What is a Thompson? So if you have like a bump on my neck. Ooh. Okay, let's continue. Does a 3D printer suck up a ton of light? Suck up a ton of light. Could you elaborate on that, Ken? Ink's mascot. Ah, gotcha. Let's see. I want to do like one just kind of like right here. Yeah, what do you mean, cat? I'm curious. Uh, light. Suck up a ton of light. Yeah, it doesn't use much power. Yeah, this is some motors. I mean, it still has a. Or it makes your light bill like really high. Okay, so there's no such thing as a light bill. It's electricity. And it could be. I've actually never measured the demand of a like a really long print. That's not the best ellipse. A light. A light bill. That's pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie. A light bill. I mean, it makes sense, right? To have a light bill. We also call it a light bill. It makes sense because like that's, before we had like, at electric stoves and such, right? You'd pay for everything. Um Electricity was light. So it makes sense. So what bill to use your well, that's the toaster bill. Okay, let's get things straight. Glad to see you, pure ass. What are you up to today? Sorry if I sound like I almost sound sick. I'm just really I don't know. I got a full night of sleep last night. I haven't had much caffeine today. I've just been kind of sitting and enjoying the weather, and I've been productive. I did some job applications. Sorry, I should probably censored that. Spoilered it. Content warning it. Played a little bit of a game. Did some drawing. I'm happy. We're having a good day today. Hey, all caps. We're bringing the energy now. Everybody, you have to whisper this stream. This is a calm stream. You have to whisper. Oh my goodness. We have the, what's his name from Skypiea Arc? SpongeBob. I should probably. Okay, sounds good. I don't even know how you'd whisper. Anel, yes. Like describe the electricity bill in general. I guess this becomes the first time everyone used electricity was to turn on lights. Yeah. I mean, back in the day, your meter or how they started measuring the meter, it had a light bulb socket in it, not like an elect, because you didn't have an electrical cord. You couldn't really fathom anything else you'd need electricity for. So if you wanted to extend or draw more power from it, you'd need some kind of adapter with another light bulb screw in. Uh, so, or at least that was how it was in the U.S. to my knowledge, and I assume the rest of the world, right? But Jizma, resubscribe to the channel too much. Oh my gosh, Jizma, thank you very much. Welcome back. I hope you had a wonderful time yesterday. Thank you very much for that. Man, I'm not like in a very energetic mood, but like these uh these subscriptions are getting crazy. How could I need to pay it back. I need to if the backlog isn't so high right now, um I owe you a drawing or two. I'm still here, but thanks. What kind of pin in this? Is this is the Fudenosuke, Tombow Fudenosuke. It's specifically the hard one because I like hard brush pins more than soft brush pins. It's probably my favorite cheap brush pin. It's a nice texture to it. I like it more than the Pentel pocket brush pen, but just happy to support. Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. Oh my gosh, I might be stupid. We all could be stupid, but then we learn. What are you stupid about? I broke a 3D print piece, and so I printed it again and immediately dropped it and broke. Oh, no. What kind of 3D printer do you have? I'm gonna assume you give Bamboo Labs vibe. Didn't Bamboo Labs do something like super proprietary with their software or something like that? They like required their slicer to be like a Bamboo Labs slicer instead of like Ultimaker Cura, what everyone uses, or at least used to use, I guess. Yeah, Bamboo. I'm an Ender 3D Pro enjoyer, or at least I used to. It's still collecting dust in my dad's office, but and like there's that temptation in me to build it up again and stuff, but right, it's just a lot of work and ordering parts for something that I'm gonna use every so often, right? And Bamboo's cheap, good starter stuff. Are you designing your own things, or are you just using models that you find off the internet, or both? Lad A1 Mini. Ah, it's my first one. Heck yes. That's nice. What is everyone gonna get up to today, stream? Did you ask a question? I had to take care of something real quick. Probably, but I don't remember. So, that's fine. My new question for everybody is, what are you gonna get up to this stream? What's the goal for today? What would we like to do? Hmm. Cheap. Sorry. He said cheap, and I was like, oh. Eating ice. Cat, your poor teeth. Your poor teeth. Sit. I think sitting is it's a wonderful way to spend this stream. Underrated, actually. I feel like plenty of people may lay down and fall asleep, which is totally fine. Look at the stream title, right? Uh, my sketchbook fell a little bit as I was drawing that. It's a bit unfortunate. I would like to do the cascade of cylinders, so. My 3D printer is just sitting and collecting dust because I got to get some new parts and fix it, but I don't have the energy or time to do that. I agree. Because then you got to be like, you got to buy a nozzle, and then you got to level it, and then like, oh my god. Hop on some Minecraft, but I'll have you open. I'm on the phase right now. I feel that. I would offer a Minecraft server, but my OVH server is currently running a Project Zomboid server. It's a bit occupied in that regard. Okay, I think it'd be fun if we cascaded like in a motion like this throughout the page. Perhaps. Perhapsing. We'll see. Have you ever used Posca markers before? I have. Is it Posca or Posca? I don't know. I have, and I love them a lot. If anything, they're my favorite of the kind of like painted markers, acrylic markers. Is that the correct term? I forget what they are like entirely, but yeah, I love those things. They're pretty dang good. Your own it doesn't smudge, unlike my. You mean this brush pen? And this does smudge sometimes. I'm just very careful about my hand placement. Um, Microns smudge a lot, even compared to like the Drawbox pens. Which like, I'm not gonna say the Drawbox pens are better than Microns, but at the same time, like they don't smear, right? Microns smear quite a bit. Main issues my printer was having is the base plate and the first few layers of print not adhering. That is like such a common issue. People are like, oh, use glue. Oh, get a glass one, and the glass one's like 200 bucks or something. Here now, red team, yo, welcome, welcome. I tried to delete that. You tried to delete what? Your pin. Oh, you're fine. I've received a notification. Oh no, no mind. It was Gizmo reacting to me saying I don't want to get called slurs. So, which is yeah, that's something I'd like to avoid. It's not the most enjoyable experience for sure. Man, this is highly foreshortened. Oh, nice profile. Has Cat changed her profile? Or just profile picture with the Zorro? Cat, I haven't seen any Zorro drawings as of recent. What's going on? Is the Zorro obsession over? Is it on hiatus? Ooh, look at that high degree. They're kissing. They're both boys. Hey, there we go. I mean, personally, I like Brooke. Interesting. Interesting. That's your favorite, it was Brooke. Wait, what the heck? Is this like an alt account or something? What is this? What is this timing? There is no way in the world that that just happened. No way. Huh, that was weird. You have an alt account dedicated to Brooke? That rocks. Ooh, not the biggest degree in the world. We could probably work with it, but I didn't set up the minor axis to be correct. Saturn and his alts. It's a lot of alts. Well, if the minor axis is like this, then we're gonna get right here. We're just gonna... I kind of messed that up. Way too many. Ooh. which makes me know that if we ever need to ban Saturn, which I hope we don't, a IP ban will probably be in order. Wow, your art skills are impressive. My only rule, I think, on the channel for alt accounts is if you're on an alt account, don't act like you're a new person, because that's just gonna confuse me and make my life worse. I already struggle at memorizing people's names. You know, yeah, no alt accounts on Kavel Draw channel. No alt accounts. I've decided. I will leave the punishment for alt accounts to Riptide's discretion. Okay, I leave. I could I could rarely name an instance where like an alt account would be needed here, right? But then he's also using other people's accounts as alts, and we don't want them to ban those people's accounts. What the hell are we doing? Saturn. What the heck? So that accounts with Ink's channel. Let's not do that here. I don't have to deal with that. If you here's the deal. If you or anybody uses alt accounts, we ban the main account as well. That's not something we wanna deal with. I mean, you could just ban them all now. I don't really want to go through that. Like, why would we have to if we could trust that you're not going to abuse that, right? Why do we need to do the extra work when you can just self-regulate, right? He'll also change. What are we doing, Saturn? What the hell is this? Why in the world would we need to do these things? Past is past. Hey, you know what? That's true. Past is past. However, that does reflect upon your character in the past, and so if we see a repetition behavior, it's only reasonable that we take proper action. Take proper action regarding this individual. I am the angry pumpkin. Hey, that's not nice. What? I would feel offended for what? For saying insane? Hmm. Sticking out my yacht for the Rizzler. Sticking these behind has not really gone the way I intended, but that's okay. We'll do another string of them. Plus, these are all kind of looking samey. Let's get some weird shaped ones in here. I just want to make them arc, right? We don't need to inform Kavel. That's probably wise. Probably not a poor decision. Back to the better site. So real. Let's see. If we're cascading this way, though, maybe we come out and then like this. So thinking about depth, right? We come towards us and then away. So the most close form will be one right here. And we're actually going to do where you can't see either side of it, which would actually be a curvilinear perspective. So probably not going to do that. We'll let it so we can see this side. Like that. Hiding it is just hiding who I am. What? Kat, what are you gonna get up to this stream? I know you said eating ice, but like, come on. Let me know if anyone is causing trouble. I think that is, I'll let you be the judge, jury, and executioner today, Riptide. For sure. I feel less obligated for trouble on this website. Being inclined to. Doom scrolling or reading. Why are we doom scrolling? Let's elevate ourselves. Okay, we'll do one more ellipse, tilting it this way. I need some entertainment. Saturn was banned. Oh, wow. Drama. Oh, that's excellent. That felt good. Wait, did Saturn get banned? Yes. It was for 1 minute. I'm bored. Maybe you should play Minecraft like you said you were going to instead of prancing around here being like me and my 17 alternative accounts. Or whatever Eggman says in that one video. Ink needs to start up D&D. Is that something that's happening in the Inkaverse? Getting some TTRPG in there? How's Ink doing? I hope he's well. It was. Possibly happening. Ah. Alright, I think that's enough cylinders. Isn't the music a little bit loud? I think the music's just a tiny bit loud. Let's turn it down just a bit. There we go. Cool, cool. I love how these pages are turning out. They look so fun. That is some awesome talent. Are we still in the ink figures? Ink figure, we're still discussing ink figures capabilities. Oh, my art, thank you. I would like to say that it's not necessarily like it's the fundies, right? It's nothing. I don't want to be like, oh guys, it's nothing. I promise. Like this is. It's so easy to me. I know, but like once you do it for like a week, it becomes very natural to you, right? And then you need to start doing like other exercises to kind of like keep pushing yourself with that one. But it's still great to do. Like I have a lot to learn still. I'm no pro, but you know, it's a very performative looking drawing. It gets my brain going for sure, and it helps my intuition, right? But you know, literally gave you my login. Alrighty, guys. So we're gonna do a slash mark or exclamation point marker lesson 6. We're goodness me. That nice. Oh, I did not mean to press that button. Stream has not ended, guys. I promise. I mean, back down only 1 or 2 streams a week, and it's been a month since stream. You guys gotta be like a little bit more forgiving. I don't know. I don't mean to put that in a mean way, but like take it from his perspective, right? Brother's figuring out life. He's trying to rationalize what he likes to do and what he ought to do and what is sustainable, right? And streaming just isn't a sustainable thing if you're a smaller creator, or especially an artist, right? Gaming streaming is different because that entertainment glues people to it. And of course, when you're a member of a community, the creator does have some obligation to you as a supporter of said community, but like, we gotta be patient. I'm forgiving, but Saturn Cement, I don't know. Yeah. Like, let's not get parasocial nor obsessive with our favorite creators, right? Okay, someone is going to commit some crime soon. Tootpook, hello! Welcome, welcome. Glad to see you here. You just joined as we started the direct that is construction. Getting obsessed already. Oh no. How's your day going so far? Let's do some side orthos, guys. And all, kind of the philosophy that we've been operating on is start from the bottom, work up, or just start somewhere, right? And figure it out as you go. It's better than hanging in confusion or whatever. These aren't the true orthos. These are Kavel figuring it out slowly, right? But hey, a rhythm is better than kind of scatterbrain stuff. That's kind of been the mentality as of recent. Is my thing of like do one thing, right? And get good at it. I've been picking up a lot of things kind of against that mentality, even though those are things that I've done for long times. As you know, I'm starting a lot of projects, and it's kind of not feasible to try to be, a creator when you only have one project going at a time. Economically feasible. And so I've been thinking about rhythm, right? How we can pace ourselves. Because once you get into a rhythm, music gets easier. Once you start feeling it, it gets easier. But establishing that for yourself and getting the ball rolling, being able to recover when that kind of rhythm falls apart, it's very important. Just print out these little coupons for my significant other for his birthday. Oh, I love it. It's for head, neck, back massages because he loves them, and I'm tired of giving them out for free. So there's coupons for next year to cash in. Huge. Flow state is awesome. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily call it flow state. This is a prolonged thing, right? It's a way, like taking individual steps towards your 1,000-mile journey is very difficult, but when you have a rhythm, it falls into place, right? I want to back myself. Me too. I was just talking at the beginning of the stream. My shoulders are like so tight. I feel it. I need to. Maybe that's like why when I was scratching my back with my pin before stream, I was like, oh my god, that feels so good. Who knows? But yeah. So speaking of rhythm and starting somewhere, let's get started. We need to decide where our slices are. We're gonna actually mark slices with the green pen here. I wonder if it's the weather. My shoulder's killing me today. I've always heard the wives' tales about weather causing aching bones and muscles. I've never known if that's like a substantial claim or like been substantiated. My shit is glitching. Holy moly. Sherlock should be lurking now. Okay. Thank you, Grekbot, for working so hard. So where do we have our slices? Our first slice is at the neck. Interesting, Kavel. Interesting. You actually kind of messed up here. And that's a little bit sad. Changes and worsens arthritis and such. Interesting. I could get behind that now. Okay. I FW with that. I placed this point right here, but it should be on the 8/20ths, so we have to adjust. There's multiple ways we could do this. I would rather not do that. I would rather have maybe even the 4/16ths, which is 1/4 right here, be a measurement. I think that'd be much better. So, too many big words for you. We could walk through them together. As if I knew what like I know what barometric pressure. I know of it. I just have no idea like what it is exactly. Evie, helloing, Glorp. I hope you are well. How's your day gone so far? I was gonna say like how's it gone so far, but let's be so for real. Your day's it's nearing its end. I think I remember barometric from school. Same here, like 8th grade science class, probably. But I was also like trying to rage bait my teacher as much as possible in that class. So yeah, I don't think it counts too much. It's like 11:30, so it's ending, yeah. And I'm always appreciative of our European viewers, slash literally just anywhere with a crazier time zone than I. Um I'm so scared of moving the stream schedule once I inevitably get a job and have to stream at like 7 p.m., right? So 6 or 4 hours from, no, 5 hours from now. Because that means we're gonna just lose you guys by virtue of that, right? And I don't want you guys to make an effort um to do that, to worsen your sleep schedule or watch the VODs, because let's be real. TS Block is such a goat for watching the VODs, right? But like that's not for everybody. Uh no longer with that point. My day flew by. I was hyper focused on becoming a crochet, making the crochet pattern. Is this for the same plushie as the League character from earlier, or from a bit ago? A regular job will probably catch your stream early in the morning, so there's an upside. Hey, there we go. I hope you don't have to wake up at, we would be streaming if it's 11:30 right now, and it's a 5-hour difference. Then before I hope you're not waking up at 4:30, right? I really hope not. I hope your job is like the most comfortable sleep schedule for you, right? I know it's not always the case, but alrighty. Um, so we have that, which is awesome. This does mark our first slice. How cool and awesome. It could be so cool. It could be so awesome. But I think the really cool and awesome thing is that Modolobo is here, and that makes me quite happy. How's it going, Modolobo? The Galio dude, literally no thought of making him before, or literally no one thought of making him before what pattern, yeah. So we have to invent some stuff. What's up, Saturn? What's going on? Can I get in the Discord yet? Yeah, sure. I'm not opposed. I can't believe you're not already in there. Sorry, like I just realized that. Yeah, be on your best behavior though. I'll let Riptide decide your fate. Riptide's gonna be in charge of you. I have you on Discord, right? There you are. I need to add you as a friend, I guess, to make it easier for both of us. Couldn't interact with Twitch and stream for the past 2 days because it was blocking me for having ad block. What the hell? I'm sorry to hear, man. There we go. Saturn is here. Hello. Invite. There we go. Read through the rules and such. All that good stuff. Once you're done reading the rules, there's a channels and rules tab, and you can join the BLT, which is like our queer media studies group, or our language learning group. So yeah, haha, get babysat. One job I do have in mind, if I can't find something else, has lots of night shifts. So again, might get through them with the stream. Yeah, okay. Well, hey, I'd be happy to be entertainment for a night shift. My prospects of getting a computer science job are dwindling every day, so I may be joining you. There's actually a certain store that I'm cool with working at opening up near me, so you'll not get rid of me. Huge. We're happy to have you here. Who else is gonna give us teach us about serotonin and the binding of chemicals within our brains? Plus, we want to see you flourish in Drawbox. Couldn't figure it out because it was weird because I could see your stream, but like nothing else on the site loaded, so it looked glitched. Then I finally thought it may be blocking me because the ad block, which I didn't know Twitch did that. I didn't know either. And hi Bear, how's it going? What's up, gamer? Do we really need a slice for that? I mean, we need a slice for this for sure, but we'll define slice now as like anything with an interior, I guess. I'm so tired, I'm just laying down. I'm so sorry about your cold, man. Like, that's... Ugh. That's so icky, gross. Am I also because Twitch has some extra slow and buggy lately? Agreed. Anyways, I'm back. Hey, we're happy to have you, Lobo. I'm sorry I played some Indicopia today without you. I will literally tell you everything that you missed. I will replay it if needed. But I was feeling some Indicopia like real bad. Get better, Bear. Indeed. How's the lesson going? It's going okay. If you're talking to me, I'm not sure. It is going mighty fine. One must imagine Kavel happy. We don't need to do a slice totally. Also, like, wait, no, we definitely need to do a slicer right here. You don't have to wait. Yeah, but like, I enjoy playing it with you a lot. So you're like, I do want to wait. Like, it's not me waiting necessarily out of courtesy, even though I would be happy for you to experience Endicopia and enjoy it. But like, it is just fun to play and experience those things with friends, right? Get it twisted. Because of the GTA trailer release. I was also just thinking that companies are evil and they're probably like integrating some fucking like AI load balancing bullshit. And that's like immolating the servers, right? But I'm a bit of a cynical chud. That could also be why. Very much could. Okay, I say we do some projection right here. Let's see, but we're deriving that above. So we actually need to have a slice here. I'd heard a few different reasons, yeah. I hate how Twitch handles criticism. Sorry, Twitch, I'm talking bad against you. I really dislike it because like when they did the opt-in or opt-out AI feature, right? Literally in the interview, the dude was like, "Well, if we put it as opt-in, then no one would click it. Maybe don't do the fucking feature." Now it's probably because Amazon like required them to do it, but yeah. Only thing I know for sure is Twitch has been extra slow lately. You know what's funny? I still have my ad block on because I had to turn off a secondary one because I had because it sucks. Hey, there we go. We make it work. Slice 3. I was thinking today, guys, we take it easier on the construction. Like, I don't boil my brain about it. And then we do some of the Luca drawing, the Luca emote. I was doing it before stream before I decided to play Indicopia. So yeah, that's part of the plan. I just realized we have a slice right here. We could possibly do something for that. I don't think often, but I think that could be cool. What would that be? That would actually line very closely with this 11/16. In fact, it's on 11/16, so we could rock with that. I don't think ever. It's kind of getting tiring at this point. The himbo lobotomy for me is soon. And I welcome it. Open arms. It's gonna be slice 4. Guys, do you ever think Joel's actually being microwaved? Just we're also in the microwave with Joel? Oh wait, no, then we wouldn't see Joel spinning. Do you think we're just watching Joel get microwaved? I'm sorry to say. Like I don't want to harsh the vibes, but I think our friend Joel is getting roasted. Just likes to spin. Maybe we're spinning. Have you thought about that? What if we like to spin? I always think he's in a Daft Punk music video. I can't remember Daft Punk music videos off the top of my head. Now that I'm kind of thinking about it. What do they look like? I've seen plenty of visualizers, but like not the actual thing. Am I fake for that? Okay, we have our slices. That's enough slices. He's dancing to it. I was gonna do something on stream today, but what's your explanation of backflip? Simply we are the camera. we're being backflipped. And so by Joel. Joel is backflipping us. That's our perspective of Joel. Don't ask how any of that works. Um Everybody, I was thinking of making the Kavel bingo, but here's the deal, right? I don't have a lot of free time right now, so Kavel bingo is gonna come when it comes. But what I want to do is I have to finish Lobo's commission slash like thing for the charity, right? I'm working on a bunch of other stuff on the side that just needs to get cleared up, and then I'll program. It's gonna take me a while to program bingo, anyways. And then the reward for the winner of the bingo gets full render commission. I think that's a fun thing, right? Because like I can't. I mean, I could give you guys money, and sometimes I rather would. But like you don't have to finish it. I'm finishing that shit. I'm not letting you donate that much money to charity without some work on my end, right? Um, I'm taking a small break from it, as I told you. But I'll return to it when I can. There's a weird bug on my window. What are you? Is that a weevil? Holy shit, is it a weevil? Wait, give me a second. Guys, it's Weevil Wednesday. Oh, shit. No! Come back! You fucker. It's a big-ass weevil, so yeah, it probably wouldn't be a weevil. I fucking love weevil. Do I want to know what a weevil is? Look up a weevil. They're so awesome. Totally willing to volunteer help. Thank you very much. Thank you. Honestly, yeah, it's mostly just stuff that Kavel needs to get done. It's like legit. Thank you for offering help. As for Kavel Bingo, it's probably gonna. I'm just gonna copy all the CSS, my Tailwind and stuff from my personal website. Uh, but yeah, third person talk, we love it. Gotta, Kavel work entity is different from me sometimes, right? Um, One thing I realized today, guys. So I've been living in the college town for like 4 years. And now I'm getting the pleasures of seeing the weather change in my hometown. And I've noticed it's slightly less. I mean, it's still 100 degrees outside, but it's not like 106. And it's windier. And I swear the sky changes color as seasons do. And I can feel September coming. And it's just a really cool thing. They look cool from afar, but I'd shit my pants if that was at my house. Weevils are so adorable. There's a video of here. Let me try to find the Weevil gif. I'm not gonna even. I'm gonna spoiler it. Can I spoil gifs that easily? Or wait. It's a weevil carving into a nut, and it's so fucking cute. Unbelievable. Oh my god, I love these things so much. Okay, I'm putting it in general, and then I'm gonna try to find a way to copy media link. CW Weevil. Evil Weevil. Hopefully the embed works. God damn it. There's never a win. There's never a win for me. I love weevils. Didn't I do a weevil for lesson 3 or 4? Let me see. I did. Oh, my beloved. Yeah, I'll just drop it in art no critique. Old weevil art. There we go. That's the old weevil. I love you, lesson 6 or lesson 4. Why is weevil a content warning? It's just a little guy. Just in case people are scared of bugs. Have like phobias of bugs. Just want to be careful, right? Cool. What I'm trying to like, I remember being very particular about needing points on the front and back, and we can technically clear up a lot of this face by doing that. But yeah, lesson 4. Yes, cat, indeed. Definitely scared from code bugs. That took me. I was like, "What's a code?" I was like, "Oh, a weevil saved my life. A weevil saved me from drowning. It picked it. I was drowning and I grabbed onto its long ass little nose. They're so tiny, by the way. Like that one GIF that I sent kind of contextualizes it. Evil Knievel. Evil Knievel. Sorry, it's the King Gizzard stuck on my head. So, okay, let's mark the things that can be moved on to one of the front or back orthos. They can stare at me with their big ol' eyes anytime and their tiny little nose. Sure, they are like pantry pests, but hey, I'll keep one for fun, right? How to open it and CapCut. Open. Oh yeah, the link. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. That's embed failure on my part. Let's continue. I'm gonna take a. Where's my old purple pen? I used to have an old purple pen. Where are you, my friend? I guess we'll do it with green. Green will be green equal side ortho. Nice. So like this point can be over there. This point can be over there. I never labeled that point. Oh, I did. Nice. I've been really obsessed with scratchier line work. I think that's a bit of the product of my continuing war against myself to Octua. Um prevent perfectionism, and I think it's gone quite well. I see a bit of an issue here. We may have a new slice. Let's see. I don't totally see a reason for it. I see that we can do punch throughs, so that's a. Where did we start doing punch throughs? I can't remember which one. Anyways, we continue. Because like we don't need many points here. But where would we project downwards for some of these? Like the 1330 seconds, where are we going to get that, right? Unless we do the punch through. Which I think is reasonable. It's like punch through here. Yeah. Punch through here. Not sure how we're going to get the Y dimension from that, but we can work it out. Punch through here. So does this really need to be a slice? We're not doing much internal geometry there. We'll figure it out. We have a lot of weird stuff to do here. Okay, starting off with labeling. This will be the left plane, I think I labeled it, yes. This will be the right plane. And the only things that we need to derive on these will be the punch through, or not the punch throughs, the side ortho ones, which is only a couple, so our jobs remain pretty easy. Bird! Yo, it is so awesome to see you here, Bird. How's it going? Has it been a second? I feel like it's been a couple streams. We've been birdless. Likely a birdless. That's moving. Sure, it's been forever. Don't worry. Once again, we don't take attendance. I'm not stressing. This is 8 by 2. Is that correct? Because our full ratio, it should be a 5 by 20. So yeah, it's a 1 to 4 relationship. Tired, lots and lots to do. How are you? I'm doing okay. Tired, lots and lots to do, but I'm celebrating my weekend. I slept in today till 8:30, I think. Um, and we're working on it. Slowly, my shoulder is recovering. I'm feeling a little bit better. Stretches have definitely been helping. We're taking it easy today. think I think I need to give myself that peace, right? Yeah, Bird's been working hard. Undeniably so. Let's see, point 0.4 is closest to 4375, which is 7/16. So we go right here. I get all the things I wanted to do actually started. Yes. And we went 11/12. Kavel, you were doing 12ths in this drawing? What is wrong with you? That's 7.3 repeating. That's close to 375, which is 3/8. Right here. That doesn't seem correct, though. I really... oh, no, that's 19/20. Good catch, Cav. Good catch. That's 7.6, which is close to 625, which is 1/8 over, so 6/8. Epic sauce. One day I'll have it all memorized, all the different eighths and stuff. Let's see, that's 19/20. That makes sense why I was like, what are you doing with these weird measurements, Cav? So we're gonna actually cross that out. We don't want you here. Why did I mark 10/12? It's very interesting, Cavel. However, I don't think we need 10/12 anymore either. I'm really not sure if we should do this on these separate planes, but it's an idea. It's just, that's a lot of extra stuff for something that I don't think benefits us too much. Oh wait, it doesn't. It does. Because, yes, I see. We're gonna already have stuff over there. Because we have like inner dimensions here. I see. We're not done yet. It's not, we're not out of the woods yet. Get 18/20ths. Times 8, 7.2. Just a little bit less than a quarter. 1875 is 3/16. So 7.2. Can't. There we go. Okay. Something's off. I sense it in my bones. Should be right here. Why? 7.6. Do we really go down by 0.4? I guess so. Math ain't mathing to me. Who knows? 7.2. So, what is wrong? What is happening? Whatever. I'm... who knows? I'm a chud, I'm a chud, I'm a dumb little chud. Something Cavill positive self-talk. Okay. That is the... Nice. What is this dimension? That's 1/2. I can do the math for 1/2. What are we getting up to today, Bird? Or I guess, what have you gotten up to today? I hope you've had a good one. Opened Facebook and got flashed. Flashed by what? Oh god. What could ever be on Facebook that would that would elicit such a I got flashed? Like, what is happening on there? I'll send in DMs. Uh-oh. Let's see. This looks like we're getting up to a third here. It's actually quite. Doesn't this middle part seem like a third? Maybe a bit larger. And again, we can kind of, now that we have our guess, we can measure a bit. Because the entire thing, like I said, is 2.5. And this part is 1. So we're operating at that 2.5. I've received a DM from PRS. Let's see. Oh, shout out. Who is that? How have I seen this? I don't know. I swear I've seen this artist before. Yeah, that's, I didn't even, I mean, it makes sense that that kind of stuff's happening on Facebook. It's a social media platform. I don't know. I've just always associated Facebook with old people. No offense to any Facebook users here, but like that's just my mentality. And so like seeing that on Facebook is just quite surprising. It's good art though. I'm looking respectfully. Okay. Let's continue. Let's see. So yeah, it's 1 inch. Let me double check. Out of 2.5. I mean, apple crisp from apples I picked from the tree in your backyard. Flexing, that's so fun. I had to sleep over with my friends last night, so we lit some candles and danced around a river at midnight. What were you doing? Summoning ancient deities. That sounds awesome though. Let's see, that would make this we'd go into the fifths territory, right? Because we're 1 out of 5, which is, or 1 out of 2.5, which is 2 out of fifths. Which means if we wanted to separate it, we would subtract 2 from, so it would become 3/10 to just girly things. I love it. Hey, sounds like a blast though. Would you say it was rejuvenating to the soul? So if we have 2 inches and we're dividing a 3/10 of 2 inches, that's 6/10, so 0.6. Wait, no. Sorry, it's 3/10 times 2. Yeah. Which is 0.6. Nice. Share with the class, yes. Been up to anything fun? Tearing apart my soul viciously, and trying to piece it back together slowly. And I think that's been an interesting experience, to say the least. Let's see, we're 12 out of 10. That's 1.2. So I really can't complain in that regard. Make sure my math is right. Wait, what would be 6/10? It'd be 7/10. Yes. Which is 14/10, so that's 0.4 right here. A little bit less than the 16th. Nice. Okay, things have been going okay. Been drawing a lot, and I'm loving it. Turned out good. I already have some ideas from apple cider, apple butter, apple caramel. Apple, oh my god. I've never had apple butter. That sounds so freaking good, though. Because it's apples and butter, which are both wonderful. I can taste it right now. I can imagine how it tastes, and it tastes so good. I'm glad to hear it, other than maybe ripping the soul apart. Nah, I think it's inevitable and a required thing for every human. I think if you haven't torn your soul apart, your reckoning is coming, and if you think you've avoided it, then you've just delayed the inevitable. It will chase and it will consume you. So you might as well do it in your own time. When you're ready. Apple butter is incredible. I'm okay. Apple butter. Where can I buy it? And I'm not gonna buy it from like fucking Target or something, right? Like I want it from a local place. We have a farmer's market, so I bet there it'll be there. Let's look up farmer apple butter. What is good to have apple butter with? Shopping? Apple butter in jars. I'm assuming I don't want store bought. Or if I do, it has to be some like very, very crazy. Yeah, bread. I can imagine, yeah, the sweetness with bread would be awesome. Warm bread. I could already imagine the taste. Everybody mark your bingo cards for Kavel Talks About Food. That's the thing. When we do the bingo stream, you guys are gonna have incentive to like get me to talk about things. How it's gonna work, by the way, for the Kavel bingo is I'll assign one of our mods to play along. And they will be in charge of they will have the entire board of bingo things. So they I don't uh, how I want it to work, right? Is the mod will be in charge of all the bingo squares. So if they click on something, that means I did it, and anyone who has that tile can click on it. So like if you have a bingo board and you just click something that like didn't happen, it won't register. It won't count, right? Um so yeah, that's so it incentivizes you to actually play along, but it doesn't like it prevents you from spamming, right? Um that's how the bingo will probably work, given it some thought. This is 3/10, and this is 7/10. I think we're just gonna have the same on the other side, so we could probably even on the bottom plane mark this out. That would save us some time. Guys, I have a feeling TS Block may be joining the stream. Yo! Hell yes, Slash. Hell yes. We got some Slash art and figure drawing. Let's go. You'll love to see it. It's great on biscuits, I could imagine. I would actually, I'm not a huge biscuit enjoyer. I would probably rather it on like a really nice sourdough or something. My mouth is watering. I can hear you in the background. I saw the Wordle begin and I was like, oh, this guy's here. Sourdough would be fantastic. Yeah, I can imagine like the kind of sourness of sourdough would be. I don't see any slash arts. It's in the figure drawing chat. For those who don't know, if you go and click on the roles thing, you can sign up for the figure drawing, the roles and channels thing. Just you have to be 18 plus. That is the rule. If I catch that you're not 18 plus and you're in there, I will ban you. Easy as that. Let's see, what is 7/16? I'm a foolish fool. Tease Block, how's your morning going? I hope you got some good rest. Wait a minute, I'm a chud. I'm a chud, I'm a chud. Five, 6. I'm 15 years old. No wonder my shoulders hurt. It's going well. Huge. Glad to hear. See, that's 6, so yeah, it's 16th. I'm only 4 years over 18 and my shoulders hurt. Why is that? No hole rule is so funny. I did take that from the frog pond. That's like a good definition of like no pornography, right? Is like no holes, no showing anything coming in or out of the holes, or anything that has come in and out, but I took it a step further than the red light, and it's like no suggestive, right? Or at least like believably suggestive stuff. It's one way of saying it. I think it's a pretty creative solution. Now, trust me, I would love to have a a debaucherous corner where artists can share their most hedonistic drawings, right? But I think, oh goodness, I did that wrong. Oopsies. Well, whatever. Um, we don't have the facilities to set that up, right? We may never. What's going on? Something is happening on my phone. I have a new friend invite on Steam, and that's a bit concerning because I've just been added by. For context, everybody, this is a little bit of a story time, and it's why I'm detouring. Back, how's it going? Pretty good. We're talking about no holes. Never mind. I apparently don't have a Steam invite. One of my maps on Gmod. Oh yeah, this person did, and they have like an absurd fucking profile and stuff. The profile's private. Yeah, block, ignore, get out of here. What? Um, I used to make Gmod maps, and one of them, GM Temple, someone added me recently, and they're like, hey, someone on Gmod hosted servers with the GM Temple running and did something bad with the server with something. And as a result, in the banning of those servers and people, your map got banned. And so like one of my maps is just apparently banned on Face Punch servers. And I was like, oh. And he was like, yeah, so what you can do is you can change the name of the map to like, circumvent the ban because it was an unfair ban. But I was like, why would I do that? Because like even in the Face Punch TOS, I read it and it was like trying to change or get around a ban makes you look more guilty, so just don't do it. And also, I don't really play Gmod anymore or make maps, so it's just kind of lost media now in that regard. You can still download it. You can't just really host it, right? There we go. But yeah, and yeah, no holes. With the was it Clayface? Yeah, I will not be watching that. I love body horror. That one, the scene on the airplane with the scissors. I'm sorry, you guys can have that one. That's I love like transformative body horror, not like that. That's too much for me, right? That's a little bit yucky, yuck, right? The what? It's in the trailer. So if you want to deal with that, then yeah. Does making a template and printing, cutting together a coupon book count as art, and I can post in the art channel? Of course, yeah. That sounds fun. The scissors, isn't it scissors or like a scalpel or something? Yeah, there's something like that in the movie involving like the eye region, and that's where you lose me. That's you win. You win the body horror stuff, right? Like I could handle that one scene in Nobody where they do the air, what is it called, like the actual medical thing, the airway breach or whatever. Horror, I do love horror. Okay, some. I'm not a fan of stuff like The Ring, right? I think it's cool. I think it's good stuff. It's just not my thing. Like I love Dead Space type stuff, right? Or Kane Pixels, My favorite YouTube horror is The Oldest View, right? Do you like the body horror in the Odyssey? I have not watched it. That was one part of the movie I thought was super cool. I have not watched the Odyssey. Try to remember like the actual story of the Odyssey and where it would be. I don't want to talk about spoilers or like have my suspicions confirmed or denied, so I'll just shut up about it. But I'm pretty sure I know exactly what scene it is from the original Odyssey. But who knows? Okay. We have these now. Splendid, spectacular, even. Now we need to set up our slices. Oh, and for our slices, we can choose. We can choose which plane we do those on. But everything does kind of happen up here, and it's gonna get kind of messy. So we have an option. It's kind of dependent on our VP. We can either divide into 20ths on the front plane or on these. So, sorry, I thought you had seen it. Totally fine. I'm not stressing. I should. It's on the list, right? Like Dune and stuff. Like these are huge ass movies that I just haven't seen. I'm a silly little chud. Okay, I'm a bit resistant. I'm a bit like, because I don't know what all of this up here is gonna take. It's definitely a lot though. So, yeah, we'll save our slices for these. So let's do them here. I think so many good movies coming up. I know, right? It's gonna be a movie season for sure. I remember back when I was working my restaurant job, my parents, because like I wouldn't get to see my parents too often. I was very busy all the time. We'd still meet up when we could to watch movies here and there, and that was always a very fun part of my week. You'll have all of them to binge. True, but like I was told, Dune 3 I have to watch in the theaters. So, want to see that dino horror movie? What's it called? It sounds vaguely familiar, but I may be confusing it with something else. Yo! Why are you apologizing, Pures? This is awesome. Perspective. Something on Park Street. Huh. Amazing work, Pures. So it's kind of hard to binge on Dune movies. It's a lot. Yeah, it would have to be like one at a time per week or something. Right? Coupons for your birthday. Oh. Oh my god, this is like so fancy. I love it. That's so awesome too, Book. That's epic. I love it. I love it. Good stuff. You could have easily bear with me for the conversation. I know I'm gonna say this 100 times, but you could easily have been like, ChatGPT, make me a coupon book and printed that shit. But no, you stuck that together and it looks very adorable. Right? Also, guys, this might be controversial. I didn't like Dune. I read the whole book and hated it and felt meh on the movies. Whoa. Hey, to each their own, right? Peace and love to people who like Dune, and more power to you. I would ask why you don't like it, but I haven't engaged with the media yet. So I want to be like, uh, not unbiased, but unspoiled, right? That's my main thing. Alrighty, let's do them on the left and just trust in our ability to have good VPs. We've historically had good VPs, so I'm not stressing. Yeah, so the plan, do L and R orthos slash planes first. Then worry about punch throughs. Sorry. Wildwood in theaters when it comes out. I know I am, and I hate theaters. I am definitely going to watch it. I'm very happy with that. That's the kind of movie. Actually, I may have to watch it at home because I'll be bawling. I know it's the kind of movie that's going to just make you fucking cry, man. And I'm here for it. I'm so excited for it. When is it coming out? I feel like it's one of those things that's going to just take forever, and I'm going to be waiting forever. October 26th. Oh wow, that's really close. Huge. 0.4. It's 1/20th. 2/20ths is 0.8. We need 3/20ths, 4/20. We just keep going with the 20ths. Okay. That's 12, 1.2, and 1.6. Then 5/22. Kavel's a freak for that, for real. That's 1.8. Mid see then see theaters. Yes. I was at breakfast this morning talking to my dad about logistics of the channel, and he was like, "So when are you finishing Drawbox? Another year?" I was like, "Yeah, fuck you." Possibly, but yeah. Clayflix looks fun too, but it's been a while since I saw the trailer. Rewatch the trailer. That's making me. I'm not sure if you're here for that convo, Bear. That's making me like second guess my willingness to to view it. Right? Not that I think it's bad. It's just like a lot. That's I'm not sure if I can handle that. Which is good. That means they did their job well, but maybe it's gonna sell less because of that. Yeah. Watching the Walrus and Human Centipede prepared me. Hey, there you go. I'm just not sure if there's any preparing my brain for that, right? Like I'm not sure. I think it's too late. Sure, I'm only 22 and like the brain stops for males starts developing at 25 or whatever, but I think it's too late. I have no neural plasticity left to like meld the parts of my brain to engage with that kind of horror and not be like, you know, to not gag. Um, yeah. Okay. Cool. We got that going. Now we gotta work on our slices and the front, right? Um, which is actually quite easy because that means that just leaves us with the 16ths here. Everything else is kind of decided. That's really nice. Great optimization, past Kavel. Good stuff. Very happy with that. Um, what do we have left then? I guess we have to start finding the little punch throughs, as I called them, to define our curves, which is on the paper that you guys can't see over here. So we'll look at that a little bit. Or we'll just move everything over. Don't know why I haven't been doing that. Yikes. Good stuff. Sure, we have our slices to design, but a lot of this should be pretty easy. Yeah. Maybe. Kind of see my mentality with that. Interesting. We could just go arbitrary with it. It's not a full ellipse, it's an arbitrary one. Not opposed. What would that take? Because it's kind of curved on all sides. This is where we should start designing slices. So if we finish these slices this stream, we can start the actual ortho next stream, which would be pretty damn epic. Yo, Evie! Whoa! This is fucking crazy. I love this. Fucking jump scare Eevee drop. Didn't expect this. This is so awesome. What? The little crow running around. I love it. The guy on the right too is so fucking cool. This color's amazing. I can already tell Eevee's one of those people that like just fucking go crazy with color. And I wish I was there. Like look at all the different little swatches on the little coat. Holy crap, man. This is so awesome. Eevee, great work. This was 2 minutes ago too. An Eevee drawing has hit the stream or hit the Discord. Once again, I talked about this last stream. Absolute blessing to have you guys in this Discord. I'm so glad. Like I've joked about like how we have to do some maintenance, some upkeep of our community, right? To keep like weirdos out. We really don't have to do that too much. Or you know, like bad people. I'm blessed that a majority of the people who come in here are just like fucking also awesome at drawing, but um they're also just cool people. So thank you, Evie. That's sick. I love it. I'd watch these clowns. Yes. Was it? I see pencil. What else did you use to color these guys? It's so awesome, man. And sorry, I'm like mixing my little drink because I haven't mixed it in a minute. Hopefully, it's not picking up on mic too much. I don't think it is. Love the little rat too. I want to be friends with the frog. Says Bear. I like the little floaty hat. Of course, the possum and the the possum is so great. I love it. What was that thing around the neck called? Trying to say a lot about you. It's because you're awesome, and the wholesome people of your community is filled with people in similar traits. First of all, thank you very much. Second of all, I when you said the people are surrounded by you say a lot about you, I'm like, what are they saying about me? What the fuck? They got on the right pencil, random pencil I got as a gift. Everything else. Oh, was it like one of those pencils that changes color? That's so fucking rad. Oh, I love it. Oh, it rocks. It's so peem. I tested my patience. It tested my patience, but it was fun. It was fun. This is fantastic. I love it so much. You did some line stuff, some not line stuff. This is just it's like drinking a smoothie. I know that sounds really weird, but just stick with me. It's drinking a smoothie on a hot day. That's exactly what it feels like to look at that image. To give you an idea how little I draw, I had these pencils for like 10 years probably. Hey, and we used them, right? Imagine being that pencil. You know, as a pin larper, I could only imagine how fun it must be to be a pencil that, after 10 years, was not only finally used, but used to make such great stuff, right? The color pop is phenomenal. It is. It's really cool stuff. Guys, as a pin, I know how important this drawing is. Okay. Um, let's continue here. What slice should we begin with? Slice 1. I think that's a good start. Or slice 2. Slice 2 defines a lot for us, so we do slice 2. This is a 5 by 8. So 2 by... Or no, 5 by 8. Let's get the ratio calculator out. I need to pin the ratio calculator at this point. We made the 2.5 by 4. I think is pretty reasonable. I just realized I probably don't need to pull out the ratio calculator for that. And as to the people you surround yourself say a lot about you. I agree, but like part of me is just like I did really get lucky with you guys. You guys are fucking insane. Awesome. I'm gonna go to bed. That drawing was hard for me, but happy with the results. Hey, be happy. That's a really fun drawing. You did great with the perspective. And like putting figures in perspective like that is very difficult. So good stuff, PRS. Have a wonderful rest. Oh goodness. Traditional perspective hard, yes. Alrighty. So for this one, we're gonna do some weird shit, as they say. Um, the maximum is gonna be 5/16 to 11/16. So 5/16 times 4 is 1.25. Oh. We don't need this big ass ruler, I guess, right now. Okay, and then we have to make our math somewhat correct here. Actually, this is at maximum. Oh, this side is flat. Or it's practically flat. Oh, we could lie, though. Let's lie a little bit. How thick is it? It's about 1.25. So it's half. So we go to 1/4 and 1/4. Is the Pikachu badge a Prime thing? I think it's just a new Twitch thing. Interesting. Hydrate, we could do that. Pichu. Where's Pichu come from? Riptide may still be lurking, but Riptide is the badge master. We can trust in Riptide to inform us of everything. We'll hydrate. From watching your streams, really? I feel like you've had it the whole time, but I could be misremembering. Good stuff. What the frick? Okay. So we go for the 1/3 and 1/4 of 1.25. Or 1.5, sorry. No, 1.5. 2.5. Goodness, Cav. Jeez. 2.5 times 0.25. This is 1.625. It's a fifth and an eighth. Fifth and an eighth. I got it randomly 2 days ago. Oh. Nice. This is 5/16. This is 11/16. This is also, this is slice 4 that we're working on. I think it's related to the Pokemon World Championship thing. Ah. This is 1/4. This is 3/4. We're going to divide this in half. It's 1.25 over here. This is 4, so we're going to divide it in 2 inches right here. Interesting. So I do believe in arbitrary here. We just have to do it right. So these are our contact points. And then we want guiding points. So arbitrary lines we do in blue, so let's figure that out. We also have an ellipse in here, this ellipse, which I don't think I did size. That one is also derived. Okay, cool, Cav. So, yeah, we project it downwards. Interesting. Okay. Which means we do need to put this bigger one in here, which is 3/8 and 5/8. Cool. It's 1.5. So this is going to be the messiest plane, which is why I'm kind of happy we're getting it done now. But since this is an ellipse, that means we also have to do the math to transfer it to the other side, and that could be an issue. Cool. And then to make that square, we pull up our ratio calculator. Thank God we have that. And if it's 3/8, which is 0.375 on the 8th dimension, then it's Ooh, 0.23 repeating. That's really bad. What would that be closest to? 0.0625 wouldn't be good. We're nearing 30 seconds territory there. It'd be a little off, but if we went, that's a 30 seconds, so that'd be 17 30 seconds. No, 15 30 seconds. 15 30 seconds would be closest to make a square, so let's check that. .17, so it's over an eighth. It's like right here. I think Kavel's tweaking a little bit. Oh, wait, no, yeah, we should be fine. What's going on here? Oh, sorry, that's a quarter minus a 30-second. So that's 7 30 seconds. Sorry, 7 30 seconds. 7 over 32 times 2.5. That's 5 repeating. Not 5 repeating, I guess. Here it is. How's that possible? I drew your big ass ruler. Wait, what is this? Dude. That's so fucking silly. I love it. Get that big ass ruler here. I love that. New character. I don't really want to touch the ruler anymore now. Like it feels. Oh my gosh, missed opportunity, Tupuk. This is not a critique, but like the contour lines going around it's dumpy, right? Oh, that's so good, Tupuk. That's so fucking good. Okay, why does this line not work? It should be more. What is happening? Let's see. How big is this? We're looking at 1.17, like I mathed earlier. We will forever think of that when Cav says ruler. It's stuck in my brain. Like you've created a new permanent character. There's no escaping it. Yucky. I'll stick to the tiny rulers, please. Thank you. Yeah, why are we subtracting here? What is going on? What if we just do the actual mathing of this? Okay, we can do it that way. It's gonna be a bit painful, but we can do it. I see how we can pull this off. It's really backwards, but my brain understands it, and that's the important part. So that's 2 plus 2, that's 4/8. No, that's 2/8. That's 1/4. 0.25 times 2.5 is 0.625. 0.625 becomes 0.039 repeating. What is that closest to? That's closest to 375. All of this was an actual math. Something or the other. 0.375, right? Which is 3/8. So we subtract 3/16 from the half, so that becomes 5/16. 5/16. We're probably gonna have a big error. 5/16 times 2.5 is 78125 repeating. 0.78. So we're up here. 25 repeating. 0.7825 repeating. This should end up looking square. I'm going to cry. Why did that not work? I'm going to explode. Why can't I math today? What's going on? Because we're looking for 1 inch. We go into the fifths territory. Which means we go into tenths, and that's okay. Oh, and we already have our tenths labeled. Oh, this could be huge. Let's see, we're looking for 1/5 in the center, so that's 2/10 minus both sides, 3/10. And oh, your mathing is magnificent. Hearing you math is like listening to a wizard speak Elvish. Well, we got to remember, I'm not like saying anything coherent, right? Like if I explained what I was doing, surely I'm very confident that you guys would be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I got the same numbers as before. Fuck me, man. I think I did my 5/8. This is 4 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 2.5. Okay, wait. What is happening, man? 1, go to 0.75. That's relatively square. So we made it work out, and we get to reuse some of our dimensions, which is pretty frigging epic. It's just got really messy, though, sadly. This is a derived coordinate, 3/4. So we really 3/4. No. That's a separate one. Okay. Yeah, this one we get to choose. We'll go right here. And we'll make a square out of that. Also, I've received a notification on Discord. See, this is why like I have to respond, or like I always like my brain will just like see a notification and click. I've been fucking Pavloved. Okay, I get it, but epic sauce. And then there, do I have a? I think I don't have a ellipse guide for anything this small. Yeah, I don't. So we'll just make our own. Cool. We get really close to the sides over here. We could cheat a little bit. Guys, the optimizations just keep happening. This is absurd. That's kind of how the actual thing works, so. We'll take it. Oh, yes, okay. We'll leave a note for ourselves. And then we're gonna do some dulls, guys. Luck is on our side. Let's hope. We'll see with the dulls. Luck truly is on my side. We could probably do more than just 4 points. We could do 8, but yeah. Anyways, okay. Everybody, we're gonna go do some dulls. We'll do a 2-minute BRB, 3-minute. And then after the dulls, we may do some digital drawing. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. So, be right back, everybody. I'm backing. Hello, everybody. What is our first animal pick for the Metazua today? Very important. Sadly, we will not be doing a goose today. And Riptide, every day that you ask for a goose, on a streak after we've started with goose, I will spend another day not selecting goose. This is your punishment. Also, Evie, what kind of sketchbook do you have? I love it. I love the bind in the center. It looks really good. Mountain chicken. We'll do a mountain chicken or an anteater. We'll do mountain chicken then anteater. How about that? I think that's pretty goated. I'm back in my office chair, so I'll look shorter than I actually am. I'm already short, but would you guys rather be bald or short? Just kidding. That's stream. Everybody say hi, stream. We're gonna go back into BRB for a second. Never gonna guess what a mountain chicken is. Mountain chicken. What classifies as a mountain chicken? A hawk? Would you say it's a hawk? Possibly, perhaps. Perhapsing. Received another Steam notification. Okay, no mind. Probably not a chicken. I don't know exact random one. The page binding is kind of giving out that exact same page. So exactly the binding is giving out on that exact. Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha. Because like I love very loose binding. Anyway, sorry, I was supposed to be selecting the correct window. Cobra Goose. Here we go. Hi guys. Street chicken. Street chicken. Pigeons. So we're gonna start with a hawk because that's my reading of it. It's by Latteria. Okay, so it may not be a hawk. Let's go. It does allow the pages to fully spread. Yes, that's what we're here for. Present mountain chicken, a frog. I don't really see it. I'm sorry, we didn't go frog. We'll go anteater and then frog. Eater. Okay, there's no anteater, so we'll go frog. We'll go poison frog. Let's see. It's not part of tetrapoda or tetrapoda. It's bad Latteria, so let's go fish, huh? Let's go a carp. Feeling carpish. Okay, that's part of Utilistomi, so I don't think it's a fish. Interesting. So it's, let's go shark. Ape, interesting. We'll go ape, I like ape. So like gorilla, I guess. That frog is commonly known as mountain chicken. I don't know how else to explain this. Interesting, interesting. So yeah, gorilla is part of Anemoda, and we don't want to be in Anemoda. So we'll go. I want to go shark, possibly a goblin shark. Oh, shadow goblin sharks. It is not that. We're a salp. What's a salp? I don't know what a salp is. I'm gonna Google salp on its own just to see what a salp is. Oh, those things. Yes, very weird, very strange. I love it though. Let's go jellyfish, possibly then, if we're in that territory. Okay, we're not. We're part of Humidzoa. I don't know. To avert my eyes because me and my significant others have been playing this together for about every day. Okay, yes, of course, of course. Geez, where are we? Let's do a little bit of a hint, please. We need a hint. Protostomia. Okay. Ooh, let's go mantis. I saw the mantis the other day. Praying mantis, please. We're part of Neopetra. Let's go. Sternocera. There's no Sternocera. Let's go bee then. Bumblebee. Oh, we are in that family. We're getting close, guys. Let's go yellow jacket. A wasp. It was. The answer was a wasp. Look at that. Neopets. Did I say Neopets on accident? Neoptera. Oh, there we go. Huge. It was wasp today. We got that in an okay guess. We were a little bit scared there, though. I forgot about the bug angle. Let's be for real. Let's see. This is familiar, but I would like a little bit more, please. Who are you? I have no idea. I have no idea. Let me zoom in a little bit for you guys. My apologies. This almost looks like AI generated. I know it isn't, probably, but 4 colored wizards. Wizards of the Storm. I don't know. Is that a game? Okay, I don't know. I was just throwing shit in there. Yo! Malky finished the puzzle. Let's go! Fuck yes! Shadow Wizard Money Gang. The game is Magicka. It does look like AI. It does. I think it's because the simple subject matter of like 4 robed individuals. And the kind of like glow and hypersaturation that we see here, but that was Magicka. Ooh, whoa. This is OG. This is Sonic 64? Was there like a Sonic 64? Sonic experts, convene. Who are we? Sonic R. Bear is fucking insane with it. Let's go. Thank you, Bear. I'm so glad we have you here. I'm not sure if Cat's still here. This is Crisis 3. Oh, wait, John Crisis? Who's John Crisis? Who plays John Crisis? Who's... Damn! Damn! Fuck yeah. Who's the main character of Crisis? I'm gonna leave it here. I'm happy with this. This is satisfactory. Not the game satisfactory. Right in front of my salad? My Diet Dr. Kelp? Look, I mean, they just, such peak design. I mean, it makes sense. It's like, oh, we're modeling muscle fibers with just these, but like, it's so cool. Ugh, we love it. I don't know who John Crisis is, though, so we're just gonna put Crisis 3. Look at that ass, bro. Okay, Crisis. Oh, I should probably put Crisis 3. Okay, yeah. Jake Nomad Dunn. Look at him. Money, money. We love to see it. Turan, draw this guy naked. Is this one of the original Fallouts? No, because it would have Metacritic score. I don't know what this is. Tanks. Tanks. Attack of the World of Tanks, Modern Armor, Tanky Tanks. This is Tanky Tanks. This is Warzone 2100. My bad. We're going to continue to the 4x3. Let's see. We got Kim, Marvin. These are probably individuals from a show. We got Neutral. We got Choi, Bok Choi. I don't know. Meadow, Beach, Park. Is there a person named Park, maybe? Parker? Non-Tanky Tanks, true. Oh, parts of... Okay, yep. Park, Neutral, Drive, Car. Okay. So I'm going to go Marvin, Kim, Park as characters. Okay, I know. So that was just my guess there. But let's get Park, Beach, Meadow. Let's see. What do we have here? So I had Kim, Marvin, Park. But it's not one of those. We have Choi. I guess Choi is a name. So we have Baltic and a Baltic Sea, Park Sea. I don't know. Let's go... if we do this, then we know it's the other. Okay, so we have that locked in now. I'm a chud. I'm an idiot. I'm a idiot stupid. What was it? Back to puzzle, please. It was Monopoly property first word. Fuck you. That makes sense, though. Common Korean surnames. Kim Park Choi. I'm not the brightest, guys. We continue. How many known species have been formally described on Earth? Are we in the billions for this? Or are we in the millions? Do we feel like it's 500 million? I was going to create Korean surnames. Fuck. Damn. I'm sorry. I was operating a bit too hastily. How are we rocking here? What is... Should we go like 600 million? I feel like 600 million is pretty good. Oh, fuck. It's in the billions, isn't it? 2.2 million. Never mind. Really, species. I guess I have a lot to learn. Anyways, we hit the Scrandle. I forgot to do a marker. The Dles. My apologies. We got currywurst mit pommes with fries or buffalo wings. I would rather... this looks very dry. And these wings, and it comes with blue cheese. You probably get that. My mouth is watering. I'm sorry. We got figure drawing over here. What the dog's doing. Let's see what we got going on here. Loaded fries and a hot dog or an onion hot dog. These look quite good. I would rather go over here, but I think the picky eaters pick left. So, picky eaters or anyone who disagrees with me, by the way. We got the poutine or the quesadilla. Picky eaters go quesadilla. No, they went the poutine. Sorry to our Canadian friends. Let's see. We got the chicken halloumi wraps. We'll go over there. A little bit, more appetizing looking. We have the Korean fire fries. That's a bit weird to pronounce. Or the grilled chicken burger. I think we're gonna go over here. I think that's what. Okay. Yeah. And I sometimes I enter this game without having the mindset of the average player. Like they're gonna see the chili cheese chips or the coeur de canard. The canard. I don't know. Bear. Type how I should pronounce it. I'm kidding. No. I think we're gonna go over here. Oof. Okay. I guess people don't want meat on a stick. That could be like lamb or something, so I don't know. Let's see, we got cheese bread. It's just bread with cheese baked over it. Or the burger. Let's go burger? No, it's the cheese bread. How could I be so stupid? Okay. We got the hot dog or the loaded fries. We go the loaded fries. Thank you, Denmark. Let's see. Duck heart. What the hell? We get okay. Come on, like this is unfair. This is so unfair. You know, you put this delectable, like perfect ass thing right next to me. We got the Bombay sandwich or the burger and chips. We go the burger and chips just because people say ew icky sauce that I don't recognize. We got the chicken curry and chips, or the kebab. We're gonna go the kebab. 8 out of 10 today. Are we a good scranner? I'm a confident scranner. We beat the community average, but I'd say we're relatively close. If you got rid of the outliers, I bet we would have done quite well there. Guys, I've been spamming this too hard, too fast recently, but now we're going to get a 50 out of 50. Fuck me, man. Okay, I need to actually slow down. I don't know what my issue is. I just think I can walk in here and do whatever I want. That's not acceptable. Let's see, we got Bigfoot or Pancake for more or less searches. We kind of run through these. I need to savor my Dles more. Cake, pancake. Sure. Recipes. There's a lot of reasons you could be Googling pancake. And not many reasons you should be Googling Bigfoot. Or not you should be. iPhone cable we know is stuck in the 5 figures, so it's pretty easy. Harvard. Harvard probably has plenty of reasons to Google it. Research included. Moist critical, probably in the millions. Oh, what the fuck? I'm so confused. Why is it so low? He's like, he's not like a celebrity, but he's one of the biggest YouTubers, right? Or bigger YouTubers. Got Lady Gaga or Mozart. I'm just gonna click on Lady Gaga. That's a pretty cool. I haven't seen this picture. Am I fake for that? We got Louis Fonsi. I'm just gonna click him. I don't know who he is, but hey, there we go. We got Lin Manuel Miranda. Really cool cover right here, but are you gonna beat 30 million? I'm gonna click you, and I'm gonna regret it. Hamilton Man? The Strokes. I've heard of the Strokes. 3 out of 5 today. Not that good. Audio Jungle. Damn, 2 out of 5 for the Spotify, or 3 out of 5, never mind, my bad. Let's see, we continue though. The Secret in Their Eyes or Pirate of the Caribbean. We're gonna go to The Secret in Their Eyes with the 8.2. We continue. Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl versus Stranger Tides. This was the first one, right? So it's gonna probably have a higher score. 8.1. Holy moly. We got Green Lantern. We clicked the 8.1. Wow, 5.5. That's higher than I thought. Cool Hand Luke. Paul Newman. Yeah, we click on the Paul Newman films. There we go. It's a Wonderful Life. Does it beat an 8? I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna regret it. 8.6. Oh, goodness, guys. Today is not a good day. We got the Enron collapse, yes. Marilyn Monroe's checks X-ray. Like, what are you doing with that, though? Like, not that, like, why do you have it, but, like, why do you want to buy it, I guess. I don't know. You buy anything. People bought NFTs, so, yeah. Whatever, man. We got the Qatar phone number. That goes for a couple million. Got WhatsApp. See, this one, prices is generally pretty easy. Because, like, a Banksy isn't beating 22 bill. Respectfully. Maybe one day it will. I don't know. We got spots on a Dalmatian or passing touchdowns that Tom Brady threw. Fuck me. Shit. Kim Kardashian's married. It was 100 days, right? Oh, no, not even 170. Squares on a Kavel board. Sure, we could do that. Calories in a venti white chocolate mocha. Is it 200? Venti 5. Damn, what happened? I don't know. Gonna head out. Okay, Bear, thank you very much for joining us. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Steph more than 200. We'll click it then. It is 600. What's a venti? Is that bigger than a grande? Degrees Fahrenheit of the hottest temperature ever recorded on Earth. I would be very concerned if it was 600. Where are we? Top 56. Barely better than... Oh, no, we're worse than average, right? Yucky. Yucky you, man. Guys, I have to make the decision. What are we gonna do? Am I gonna play Krita, or am I gonna do some Krita and we draw? Or do we do some... I go and play games. What's the plan? What are we feeling? Let me look at the stream stats, see what's up. Make sure we're not about to explode. Let's do some Krita. I think that'd be fun. Marker. Krita. Some digital drawing for you guys. We're gonna go into BRB while I get that set up, if you don't mind me. We're gonna work on the Luca drawing. Other than constructions. Really, is it? Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, so we can do draw some furries. I mean, oopsies. We're just gonna be inking, so nothing too crazy, but we get to chillax, talk. Have some banter. The fun stuff. This is an emote that we're working on for the Discord. Really curious about your process. I wouldn't say I have much of one. It's a bit goofy. I just kind of fuck around and find it. That's the wrong button. There we go. Lucas fucking pointing a gun at you. Rah! Right. Here we are. This is the emote that we're kind of copying. This is from the Frog Pond, and so we're making one for Luca. So we're kind of going in here, just mucking around. Is it Luca or Lucas? Luca, no S. He's a Puma character that I have that I've been working on for a bit. Still can't figure out his hair. His hair kind of pisses me off, and so in typical Kavel fashion, we're going to do the thing that pisses me off and work on his hair. But yeah, some low court inking, I think, is an order, I think. He looks cool, thank you. Yeah, I'm going for the spikier hair look now. I don't know what has inspired it, but I'm kind of feeling it. So we'll take it. It's the first time doing digital on stream in a minute, isn't it? Other than the Bear Gravel, I guess. And that we also inked. Inking is just, lower court, I guess. I'm going to go this way. Tuck some value into my corners. I think that'll look cool. Yes. Can't wait till one day I get a screen drawing tablet. Oh, it will be splendid. See, like this little bit of forehead right here kind of upsets me, but we'll deal, I think. But yeah, I've been going through like plenty of medium and stuff. I haven't seen his other hair, but based on what you spiky hair, it suits a Puma. Yeah, I wanted him to have a bit of more of an like a aggressive vibe to him. I feel like that shape language affords it. Because his hair used to be kind of like down before, and not my favorite thing. Actually leave that blank for now. Because Pumas have very round faces, and I didn't totally capitalize on that here, but and we're also making an emote, so I can't like pack too much detail in, right? I got to be careful with like the silhouette and stuff, because you're gonna be looking at this from pretty far away. But I also just do want to have fun drawing. I've decided, right? And so that's what we'll do. Let's have a little bit of fun. Yeah, when it comes to up here and how I want to kind of accomplish everything, I don't really know. I don't really know at all. The top of the hair always confounds me. Is that the right word? Vexes me even. Also, Evie, I'm surprised you're still here. Many of our European friends have left. You sure you don't need to go get some? Like, I just want you to be, or not. I want you to be mindful. I want to be mindful of your sleep schedule. I want to be holding you here. Sleep is important. And we'll go like this for now. Something like this, I think. I've been trying to speed up my inking process, be a little bit less obsessive over it, right? Just kind of make lines, go through it. I don't want this. There's going to be a kind of like implied line throughout here. So I want to see if I can kind of like break that motion up. Because if you look at it from far away, it looks like there's this flat line right here. So maybe let me make that smaller. Finish up crocheting prototype leg and don't want to leave it midway. Real. I was thinking earlier because the game I'm playing, Endocopia, which I highly recommend, um, it has a system where you have to like go and save. You can't save through the menu, right? You have to like interact with a certain thing. And I was like, it's easy to complain about it, but we have been kind of spoiled with modern video games where you can just save whenever you want. And not only does that lead to a bit of save scumming, which, like, man, who cares really? It's your game, you bought it, play it however you want it. But yeah, this is vexing me a little bit. It forces you to sit, like, be a little bit more strategic and time managey with your game. So you kind of see that with the crocheting, right? It's to be a little bit more mindful of the time that you're spending, where you're at, if you pick up a big thing. I guess that could also hurt the game or whatever hobby it may be, because now you're having to be like, oh, well, I don't have time to play the game today, which maybe you could, but you have to ration that time. I'm not sure if I like what's going on in the back there, so I'm just gonna do that. There we go. Indicopia has been absolute blast. I highly recommend it. Not sure really what kind of game to describe it as, but it's wonderful. You all know that I'm a big fan of Andy and all of his work, so this is a biased evaluation, right? But I really do love his stuff. I love challenging tasks, be it video games or other stuff. My fave games tend to be more Dark Souls-y challenging games. I would say that, but in all honesty, like those, I fall for like, oh, it feels like a chore to start up the game, right? Because I know what waits for me there. And so, because of that, I end up just like playing either slop or I just draw, right? Because if it's gonna, gaming is a time investment and that's something to consider. So I might as well just invest my time in other stuff. Kind of like this. Make it a bit spikier right here, I guess. His hair always pisses me off, though. I don't know why. No better feeling after some time finally doing boss fights perfectly. It feels like a reward. It is. That's a good way of putting it. Hey, may our drawings, or may our drawings be boss fights, right? Just hopefully, maybe a little bit less rage-inducing. Grah! I pressed B, I swear! Dude, I was rolling, I swear. These hitboxes fucking suck. Sometimes a few hours of very little progress in game, you'd rather do something else. And like I found like even like it's sad, but sometimes I'll play Helldivers with friends. And I've kind of like I don't know, I've become much worse at video games by virtue of not playing them. And so like my friends just kind of do all the work. And sometimes I have friends who just kind of go non-verbal while playing games. Which like to each their own, but like I'm kind of here. I'm hanging out with you to talk to you, right? Have to head out. Okay, thank you very much for joining us, Kat. Have a wonderful evening. Glad to see you. Not sure how spiky we should get. This guy's hair will always piss me off. What would be my favorite game? One that exists or one that doesn't exist yet? Because my favorite game is God of War probably, but that's followed closely by Outer Wilds. I'd say like they're both my favorites in different regards, right? Um, they're quite equal. Both then, yeah. Um, for a game that doesn't exist, I don't know. I couldn't really imagine too much in that regard. Um, games that really capture me have a lot of replay value. Ultra Kill is a good example of that, right? I always return to Ultra Kill, Megabunk, Risk of Rain. So all of these are single player games. In terms of multiplayer, it's highly dependent on the person you play with, right? Risk of Rain's an example of that, where like your team can do all the work and you're just kind of sitting there on your hands. Same thing with Peak, right? Where like Peak, you don't really need like you can get away with not playing with your friends, which is a bit sad because if you have friends who are like very objective oriented and just kind of go out and do everything, um, then yeah, you're not gonna have as much fun. Um, but like meanwhile, oh my gosh, why I can't? Big Walk. You literally need your friends, and in fact, like I'd say the game isn't fun if you're playing it on your own. Like there's not really a point to play Big Walk on your own. Um, however, can you still glean something from it? Yeah, probably. Just it's a very different game, and I feel like you're missing out on a lot if you don't play it with friends. Um, you know, it likens itself to the experience of kind of just walking around and shooting the shit with your friend. Like, if you've ever been out to a dinner with your friend, um, and then you just kind of go walk around town, go do whatever, and hang out and talk to them, right? Like, that's a pivotal, important experience. Um, and that's what Big Walk is. And so if you can't really do that with your friends, or you get like so objective oriented, in fact, I would say like it's a fun game, but it's almost like not a fun game. In lieu of he said lieu. This guy thinks he's smart or something. The fact that like it's best served if you are able to sit with your friends and talk to them and hang out with them and engage with them. It's called a big walk because you're literally just walking most of the time, so you might as well talk to your friends. Like, if you're not doing that, what are you even doing, man? If you open this up a little bit and then do some I see the vision. Mucking around with these right now. A lot of my previous drawings I've been doing a lot scratchier stuff, but since this is going to be smaller, those details aren't really afforded here. We'll see. I like that straight, like on the back. Like completely straight. I was kind of like fighting against it. I kind of like it when it's a bit spikier, but I may actually move it like right here. Yes, man. Oh, I messed with that. Good call, Evie. Good call, good call. Yes, skippity bum bum bum. I've also been trying to pack like more value into corners. I think the amount of birds work that I've looked at has inspired me to do this. Because I just really like when like edges are kind of like packed in with value. They say put value where dust collects, right? So we'll be putting a lot of that in the hair up here. I don't want the hair to grab too much attention, but it'll be something that we do, right? But yeah, like by virtue of my pen, right, it gets like if I do this, not the best example, like this, right, the tip of it doesn't have much value, so I have to go over it. And so when we meet at corners, I kind of revisit it. And the little straight line you had, I would rather keep it sharp right here, please. Thank you. Maybe, I don't know. Yay. I'll worry about all the negative space in here in a bit. I just felt like all the shapes right there was a little bit overwhelming, right? But like we could easily have one. I just want all the shapes right now to feel like they're leading into the silhouette instead of just dividing it all so easily. So now we can do something like this, right? Or it gets in front of the ear. Or we can get immediately tucked behind the ear, which I wouldn't be too opposed to. Show the ear is like kind of splitting up, separating the hair a bit. Gonna head out now. Really like little Luca there. Good luck. Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening. Amazing work with that 50% / drawing for fun, whatever it may be. And I hope to see you soon. Thank you for joining us. The goal I have for this drawing is to have a fun way of rendering it. I was thinking of going lineless for a second. And I actually may. We may color in all these lines. But we'll see what happens. I kind of forgot the context of this drawing for a second, that there's like a giant gun in frame. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that's like the joke that's happening here. Lots more straight lines. I'm rocking with those. You know, month like probably 8 of picking up digital. I'm finally kind of getting used to the pen. Being scratcher with it. I'm missing Cav art. Nah, not even. This is AI, bro. How's it going, Gizmo? Welcome back. How's it rocking? Let's do these eyebrows. Yes. These are different from how I usually do his eyebrows, but I felt like it kind of fits. I wanted something a bit more narrow here. Party got loud. I've gone to decompress. Hey, good on you for trying to regulate all that good stuff. You enjoying the party so far? This is day 2 of it, right? If I'm understanding things correctly. Not the biggest fan of these eyebrows. We'll figure it out though. I kind of want to do this. Like a, you know, type deal. Last day, yes, home tomorrow. It's been a fun weekend. Heck yes. Is Nova doing well? I'm assuming she's still with you. And all this partying. Have some fun with those over here as well. Maybe not. Maybe there's not enough room to do that detail. I might give up on that for now. I don't like the eyebrows too much. And I still wanted to do like these, but once again, not totally sure. I'm proud of her. Heck yes. Done so well for a husky. Not derogatory, but just realistic. We all know how it is. Then again, my Pyrenees is only like 10% as sassy as a husky. And even then, he has his, you know, he got a bath this morning and instantly ran into the yard, started rolling in mud. Like, brother, come on, man. What are we doing? I hope no one catches you, Gizma, for like, you know, taking a break from the party, but you're just watching a dude draw furries on his stream. They've earned their bad rep. Yes, they have. Yes. So hey, we're always here. We're always rooting for them to prove us wrong, to be less mischievous. Sadly, I don't think that's happening anytime soon. Blah 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 blah. Actually, I haven't been using black for my inking color for a while, so it's kind of nice having this very dark and mysterious, dark thing. I'm pretty sure half the people at this party are furry adjacent. What party are you at, bro? Gizma attends a fur con on accident. Thinks it's a stag, as they say. Don't let them see this stream. I'm still trying to beat the allegations, okay? No. I've accepted my cast, I think. I don't consider myself a furry, but I don't really care if people call me it. That's just how it works. Most of them are weeb, so I wouldn't be surprised. Truthing. So it's a couple steps removed. You got the spirit of a furry? Spirit. I don't know. I just like buff dudes, man. I think that's the only thing. That's my greatest overlap. And of course, like I draw animal people. But like once I start getting comfortable drawing humans, things are gonna switch up a little bit. And again, I think I just like all masked characters and things like that. And who can blame you? We got people like Luca. Who can blame us? Luca isn't very buff though. Sadly. I've done him a great disservice. Send him to the gym then. I was thinking of making him ripped for a bit. I don't know. I don't know if he's going to be a twinkish or I don't know. He's in a weird spot because I kind of fucking hate this guy. He is such a pain for me to draw because I haven't like found a hairstyle that I actually like for him or stuff like that, right? And so he's just kind of in this in between. Like what the frick, man? Ooh, kind of. You see the vision here? You see the potential? Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? I haven't seen that much of him, but I like this hair on him. Thank you. Yeah, I finally like kind of said I'm done, and I'm going a very specific style of hair that I don't really like so far, but we'll make it work. We'll figure it out for sure. For sure. I like this more than all the other hair that I've given him, and you guys know me and my troubles with hair, so takes one to know one. Alright, I'm hopping out, but Luca looks great so far. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you very much. Have a good one, Toot. Pook. Sorry, my bad. It is just a little silly saying. Goodbye, Toot. Cool. I smile too much and my earbuds fall out. Bye, Toots off. I don't know just yet. Ear seems like it's in the wrong place though. This is one of those drawings that I've looked at too much, and so I can't really like accurately discern if things are correct or not. But we'll figure that out. Ugh. Jizzes away. I'll let that slide. I think that's definitely one worth sliding. Worth sliding? I don't know. Technical drawing, no perspective tool. Oh. This isn't technically correct, and that kind of vexes me. But I'm not sure how dedicated I, because like it should be tangent, that curve. Lesson 6 taught me anything. Right? Like we would technically bring this curve up here and then make it tangent to a single point. So we'll do that for now, but I'm not too dedicated to that idea, in all honesty. Oh god. I'm just like brain off, symmetry issues. Inking should be a little bit faster for me. Trying to speed things up, not get too obsessed about details. We'll see if it works though. Something or the other, I guess. Up. Nice. It's not a very straight line though, or it is straight, I guess, just not what I want. Bleh. However, I do want this down here. Not sure. Yeah, okay, I can see what I was going for here. Something or the other, I think. I don't draw guns or weapons too often. I know that's a very big subculture of art, and they probably, definitely exist because they are very mechanical, ergonomic things with a specific shape and profile that's very recognizable. I just I don't really engage with the gun porn that often. I know many who do. This is the point where we need to, I forgot, like, a habit I'm trying to do is turn off the sketch layer a little bit more. Yeah, and like this is gonna be a smaller emote, so maybe I do need to be either implicit with my lines or just be like, meh. This is where Kavel gets rage baited when he has to draw solid stuff. Also, what the hell was going on right here? Oh, I see my layers got a little bit messed up. Can I just turn Luca off, please? Thank you. Should make my life a little bit easier. I guess we'll be a little bit more explicit with the interior lines. I want to manage the value, but I think it'll just end up being okay. Stuck in the weird in between of do I obey my construction or do I obey what's kind of on the page? We're gonna obey what's on the page. Sorry, formal. It wasn't even construction totally, let's be real. I definitely started with the box, but then I just did some bullshit, so. Like, for example, we could use a line to kind of, and we do kind of have one. This is why I'd kill for a screen tablet so I can like rotate and not have to zoom in so much to see the stuff that I'm doing. Because like this is not symmetric at all. Once we go down here with this line, we're gonna have issues. Bleh. Right. We continue nonetheless. I'll just outline the edge of the gun to give it a little bit more value. Give me a quick second, everybody. We're back. I dropped my pen on the ground. I hope I didn't break anything. That would suck. My gosh, if my digital tools broke, I'd be sad. It's not like I can't go back to traditional for a bit, but I wouldn't be a happy guy, that's for sure. I feel like we need more value right here. It's just so empty. Probably do something like this though. Not totally sure how much I jive with that, but we'll keep going. I do want to break the silhouette here. I'm just not sure how I should go about that, so we'll worry about that later. Also, all of this, you need to come with me onto this layer. Oopsies. We return here. Little sidetrack. Do you want more like... Yeah, we'll take that. This one's going to be... Oh, okay, never mind. It's probably not how to... I need to pull out the reference I used for this. It's just like a random 1911 that I found on the internet, but there's definitely detail that I'm missing out on here. Whoosh. So yeah, this should technically fly forward. Like, I don't know where that line came from over here. I get it in theory, but in practice, I don't know. Oops. I don't know what a vertical looks like, so I'm just gonna do this penis shape or something. I don't know. I guess. I don't know. Pull up references, Cav. The infinite war in my soul to like actually pull up references and be good about it, or just draw whatever I want. I do believe there is a balance there, but personally, I am a big fan of just do whatever I want. Fuck around to find out. That's nice. Making up some bullshit right here. Make up literally everything. Nothing is as it should be. Have free reign of the drawing. These are the excuses I tell myself so I don't have to study or understand things. It's just my style, bro, I swear. It is just my style of being stupid. It's my style of approaching art. Is it a good style? Probably not. Not that you can't or shouldn't draw things that aren't in reality. In fact, you kind of should all the time, but if you want someone to be like, "Oh, it's XYZ," you gotta understand XYZ. Just understanding XYZ sucks. Why can't my amalgamation of shapes and stuff just be satisfactory? And you're like, "Oh yeah, that is a buff dude." Plus, with how busy I've been, self-busy, right? It's probably good to like find some time on stream to actually get this kind of stuff done. These more fun, less obligatory drawings. It's a good opportunity for a lot of that value, packing that value into little things, but I'm gonna hold off just for now. Actually, I kind of like the, yeah, it's like little diamond shape. I love watching this. Thank you. Or hopefully it's a good thing. Hopefully it's like satisfying. Hopefully it's something or the other. Once again, I've finally kind of sped up my process just a little bit, so we're getting used to it. Oh, the hands. Ooh, no. Arnar. Clear Nar. Nar. Dude, he is all ears, by the way. Let's get some tuft in there or something. Yeah, there's a little bit of tuft in there. I'm not copying this one to one, right? But like as far as like value and what we want people to see, is that satisfactory? Not at all. No. Mm. Big to small. Big shapes. Small shapes. Maybe not big enough. Rule of big to small is like so freaking important for fur, and I don't understand it that well. But that's okay. Because we still make stuff. I don't like stuff that's that curly though. I don't like that shape that's right there, this shape. It happens quite frequently when I do fur and stuff. And I need to avoid it. It's all just shapes, man. Stupid, silly shapes. Perhaps. Looks like a Guy Fieri's like fire shirt, but you know what? Nope. Not feeling that one either. What do we do here for this one? Maybe don't connect it to the top of the ear. Yes, that is definitely a good idea. I think also just keeping it lower. Like I'm going so far up there, but like remember fur is packed back here. Don't want that shape. Bah, no, it needs to be more out. I like that shape though, but what if we just hit a little bit of ooh, oh no, ooh, that feels pretty gangster. It's one of those instances where I need to be very zoomed out. It's just interesting because we have the sharper shape language here, and I'm keeping it pretty smooth in here, so maybe I need to stick to that sharper stuff as well. Not gonna obsess over this too much. I also want to find where my old reference was for this drawing with the gun, so I can have an idea of how I want it to look. Bleh. We'll leave that for now. Let's go back here. I wanted to make sure this feels very sharp. Oh, I was avoiding the hands. That's why I came over here. Or I went over there, I guess I should say. It's awfully dark. Because I'm also on the wrong layer. Oh, that rocks. I mess with that heavy. We'll continue until we get to the thumb here. I actually don't want to do the same angle as that shape. I want to go a little bit out because we're at the handle now. It's like the back of the gun. feel like that gives us a little bit of a change in stuff. Saw what you were trying to do there, Cav, but I disagree with it. Not sure how dark I want to make these lines, and also they have to obey perspective, which I'm kind of shucking at right now. Yeah, I'll worry about these kind of details actually once we get this locked in. So thumb's like forward. I do it kind of weird though. Oh, that's where the nail is. Oh, I see. Like that. Okay. Doing the hand thing in real life. Now I see it. So we can actually continue with this downwards. Is Vernon Spring? Yes. See, when the thumb goes like that and down, it does face a little bit forward, so we do have to remember that. So we're going to actually see like this angle a little bit. Or something or the other. So we're seeing the front plane of the thumb here. It goes down, then we get to the digit. So we can actually go down a little bit and then forward towards us. There we go. A little bit of big thumb. We may have to resize that later. Big old claw. Can't forget he's a puma. Or just a furry, I guess. Nice. Pack some more value into this one. Just say, hey, this finger is above the other. Push. And we have all the fingers down here, which I have no idea how I want to go about. Because it's a lot of cascading forms. So we're gonna call it here instead of having to deal with that. We'll work on this some other stream where just in my free time. I'm having fun with it though. Cool, guys. So thank you very much for joining me today. It's been a blast. How long stream? About 3 hours. That's exactly where we want it. Yeah. Gonna keep on keeping on. Lesson 6. I think we're getting ready to do our orthos maybe in 1 or 2 streams. And then it's gonna be pretty smooth sailing after that. This construction, while difficult, it's doable and all that good stuff. So, thank you all very much for joining us. Have a good time zone indeed, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.